By far the best season. Reacher Season 3 hyped by Alan Ritchson. Alan Ritchson has high praise for Reacher Season 3 ahead of its release. Amazon Prime Video moved forward with their adaptation of Lee Child's famed book, despite being on the heels of Tom Cruise's take on the story on the big screen. Led by Ritchson, who plays its titular character, Reacher Season 1 was an immediate hit, and unsurprisingly, a follow-up year was ordered. Its sophomore year wasn't as acclaimed as its original run, but Amazon continues its faith in the TV franchise, with Reacher Season 3 returning on February 20. In a new interview with Collider, Ritchson claims that Reacher Season 3 will be the best installment of the series. He explains that the intensity and quality of the upcoming run is sustained from start to finish. Ritchson also shares new story details, saying that his character will be going undercover and teases the arrival of Polly. Read his full quote below. Things get pretty dangerous. Things get, and I mean this, I would never lead you astray. There's been a little tiny something in each season where I've been like, I wish we could do that better. Season 3 is by far the best season we've ever made. Start to finish, this is high-octane action. This is peak TV, and I cannot wait for everyone to watch this. I don't want to ruin it for you. In Persuader, Reacher has to go undercover, and he's got to do some heavy lifting, both to stay alive and to find someone he's looking for. Things get quite dangerous. But he also comes across his most formidable foe yet, in Polly. Polly is someone who makes Reacher look absolutely tiny. In its freshman year, Ritchson's show adapted Lee Child's killing floor from the book series quite impressively. Sadly, the show suffered a dip in quality the next year. Based on Bad Luck and Trouble, Reacher Season 2 saw Jack reunite with Neagley and team up with other members of the 110th Special Investigations Unit, David O'Donnell and Carla Dixon, as well as New York Police Guy Russo, take down Shane Langston and New Age. The fight was personal for the team, considering that it involved some of their former squadmates' deaths. The story in itself was interesting, but its execution was ultimately disappointing. Coming from a rather weak installment, Reacher Season 3 has the chance to make up for its previous flaws with the story Persuader. One of the ways it can do that is to highlight Jack's ability to operate on his own, which will be tested as he goes undercover per Ritchson's new reveal. The upcoming year also has the chance to develop a better villain. As menacing as Langston was, he ended up being an easy target for Jack and 110th, considering their training. Admittedly, it's a bold claim to say that Reacher Season 3 will be the best of the bunch. However, it's understandable that he wants to hype it up, especially in light of the Reacher Season 2 finale. That said, his comments may not be just lip service. The show's recently released trailer offers a look at what to expect, and it perfectly sells a fun but intense adventure. His face-off with Polly is also exciting because of their size matchup, as also teased by Ritchson. Their fight in itself offers something new for the show, which is a good sign. Alan Ritchson, the towering actor who took on the role of Jack Reacher in Amazon Prime's hit series Reacher, is nothing short of enthusiastic about the upcoming third season. In recent interviews and social media posts, Ritchson has been teasing fans with bold statements, hyping the newest installment as by far the best season. Given the success of the first two seasons, his words have sent excitement levels through the roof for both longtime fans of Lee Child's novels and those who fell in love with the TV adaptation. But what exactly makes Reacher Season 3 so special, and why is Alan Ritchson so confident about its success? Let's take a deep dive into what we know so far, what's being teased, and why this might indeed be the most thrilling season of Reacher yet. Building on a solid foundation from its debut, Reacher captured attention for its faithful adaptation of Lee Child's beloved character, Jack Reacher. Known for his imposing size, intelligence, and moral code, Reacher is a wandering former military policeman who stumbles into complex, dangerous situations wherever he goes. The first season, based on Child's novel Killing Floor, set a high bar, focusing on Reacher's sharp investigation skills and brutal fighting abilities as he unraveled a conspiracy in the small town of Margrave, Georgia. Fans praised the series for sticking to the roots of the books while modernizing certain aspects for TV, making it accessible to a broader audience. Ritchson's performance was also widely appreciated. He embodied Reacher's intimidating presence, sharp wit, and steely resolve in a way that stayed true to the character's essence. Ritchson's physicality, standing 6'4" and packing an athletic frame, contributed to the authenticity that fans demanded after Tom Cruise's portrayal in the films, where his smaller stature had sparked controversy among die-hard readers of the books. The second season, which tackled the story from bad luck and trouble, continued to build momentum. This season showcased a darker, more personal side of Reacher, as he teamed up with old military comrades to investigate the murder of a former squad member. The action sequences were more intense, and the plot twists left audiences eager for more. Fans and critics alike noted the show's growing complexity, and it seemed as though the creators were only scratching the surface of what could be done with the character and the world of Reacher. The hype for Season 3 now, as Reacher Season 3 approaches, Alan Ritchson's comments have everyone speculating about what might be in store. In one of his recent interviews, Ritchson expressed that this season will outshine everything that has come before, not just because of bigger action sequences or plot lines, but because of the deeper character development and storytelling. Ritchson teased that we will see a side of Reacher we've never seen before. This cryptic comment has led to much fan speculation. Is it possible we'll delve deeper into Reacher's past? Could we see emotional or psychological challenges that push him further than ever before? The books have always hinted at Reacher's trauma and internal conflicts, but they've rarely been the focus of the story. If Season 3 explores these aspects, it could bring a new layer of depth to the character, showing that even a near-perfect action hero like Jack Reacher has vulnerabilities. Another key point that Ritchson emphasized is that this season will be more action-packed than ever before. That's a bold statement, considering the intensity of the previous seasons. However, with Reacher, action is always grounded in the character's intelligence and strategy, not just brute force. This means that any ramp-up in action will likely involve Reacher using his sharp mind in combination with his physical prowess, making for intricate, high-stakes scenarios that keep audiences on the edge of their seats. The actor also hinted that Season 3 will see Reacher facing his toughest adversaries yet. Considering the gallery of villains he's already faced, from corrupt police officers to ruthless mercenaries, this is saying something. Will we see Reacher outmatched for the first time? Could there be an enemy who knows his weaknesses and is ready to exploit them? What we know about the plot, although Amazon has kept much of the plot under wraps, sources have confirmed that Season 3 will adapt Lee Child's The Hard Way, the 10th novel in the Jack Reacher series. In this story, Reacher is drawn into a complex kidnapping case involving a wealthy businessman, mercenaries, and betrayal. The book is known for its high tension and intense plot twists, so fans can expect a fast-paced, heart-pounding season. One of the reasons The Hard Way is an excellent choice for adaptation is that it shows Reacher in a more urban environment, investigating a high-stakes crime in New York City. This contrasts with the small-town settings of the first two seasons and allows the character to navigate new challenges. Urban settings often provide opportunities for a different kind of tension, where Reacher's investigative skills are pushed to their limits and the stakes feel even higher. Moreover, this season may give Reacher new allies and enemies in the form of shady businessmen, government officials, and mercenaries, which promises to add even more layers to the story. Fans of the book will know that the novel's mystery is intricate, and the